Oh, I hit the record button already. Hello, this is Tiffany from Tiff's Labyrinth Arts and Crafts Studio, and I've got my blue journal here today that I have already done the signature in. I did the cover with the blue velvet and the inside flap and the fabric for the spine. And here's the signature with all kinds of digitals and coffee dyed paper and envelopes and book pages and music pages and all kinds of fun stuff. That looks like a authentic document, or I can't tell if that's a digital or an authentic document. Actually, kind of feels like a digital because that paper is a little too thick. Alright, so I've got my book, my journal book, and I've got my box full of pockets and ephemera that we need to decide where to put within the journal. So, let's see. So this is a pocket, this is a pocket, that's a pocket, that is an envelope. That's a very cool envelope that we can just kind of tuck in there. We don't have to glue it down because that's kind of too pretty to glue down. I wish I had printed something on the other side though, so it's not just white. I might have to ink that. Yeah, so we'll put that to the side to do something with later. This is a book page with a fabric pocket and a book page with a lace pocket. All right, here's several pockets that, let's see, oh gosh, there's a lot of them. Okay. I'm going to put these to the side. Let's see, I'm going to put these here and these here so we know what we're looking at while we're flipping through. We've got some journal cards, some tags. I tried a coffee dye, and even though these are thick, they still come out like you can't straighten them out. They're like bent, and they've got like ripples in them. So I try the best I can to straighten them out, but it doesn't ever get quite straight. I've even put it in a one of those bookbinder smushy things. That is a technical term, by the way. Yes, it is. And it still doesn't flatten it out. So I'm not quite sure. Oh, that needs to be glued down a little more. That's coming up on the edges. And this glue, I'm a little scared of this glue. This has not been used in 3 months. So I'm going to take the pin out and hopefully it hasn't all dried up. Let's see here. Oh, yay, it's still good. Excellent. All right, so now we're going to mush that down, let it dry. Okay, so I'm going to put this in a, no, I need somewhere to put, there we go. Here's a napkin. I can wipe that glue on. Okay, so tag, tag, tag. All right, we will put the tags together, and I'm going to put the, excuse me for reaching, I'm going to put this back in here so the glue doesn't dry up. All right, here's another neat little pocket situation. Oh, that's cool paper. Luxury cardstock, it says. Wow, that feels almost like velvet. Well, positively velvet. That's interesting. I wonder, might use that for die cutting. That might be a good use for that. And we have some paper. That looks like some handmade paper. Oh, there's some more. Gosh, I made a ton of these pockets. I don't think I'm gonna have enough room for all the pockets I made. Have this, you saw one of these in the purple journal. Oh, there's another little teeny envelope. I love these, those are so cute. Library card. Let's see, that can go in that pile. Envelopes can go in this pile. This is just kind of a piece of ephemera with a blank back. I don't know, I'll put that over here, I guess. And then we have the ones, the large tags that I decoupaged with the napkins. So we have the flower and the peacock, and oh, this is probably my favorite. I love this butterfly. It's so, the color is so vibrant there. I don't know if you can tell. Oh, see, I'm like not even, I'm sorry, I wasn't centered in the camera. So there's the butterfly. I got another one here. Another peacock just by itself, and then one with flowers. So I'm gonna move this, oops, sorry, didn't mean to hit you. Move this over there, move this right here. Let's see, I'm gonna go ahead and get my scoreboard and score these edges so we can go ahead and put these in the journal when we need to. All right, let's see here. There's that side. There's this side. There's that one, and one more left. I'm sorry, I keep hitting the camera and I keep shaking you guys. Sorry about that. Okay, that's not exactly straight, so I'm gonna pull it out just a little bit to the side. There, that'll work. Okay, so I'll put these to the side, put this away. All right, so I don't really want to put a pocket on this very first page. Let's see, am I centered? I can't tell. I'm going to center back on the book. Yeah, I think I'm centered. Yeah, okay. So, don't really want to cover this part up. And I know this is a blank page, but you know, one of the things that I like to try to do is leave some journaling space for people to actually be able to write in. So let's see. Does it need to be both sides? No, it doesn't. I'll just put, this could be, because this is kind of plain and boring here, even though there's a really cool, is this rag paper? Yes, it is. This is rag paper. So, and I really love this. This is pretty little fan corner pocket. I'm just going to fold that over and fold this over. And we can either have it think I'm going to do it like this. Yes, that gives a lot more interest to this page. So, should I ink it? Probably should ink it. Okay, let me get my inking, get my vintage photo Distress Oxide if I can find it. I know you're here somewhere. There it is. Found it. Okay, so we have oxides, brushes. I just keep bumping into stuff. I just bumped into my light. Let's see. Okay, so here's our Distress Oxide. And I need my little blending foam thingamawob.
Ask a question from here.
Okay, I'm gonna just ink this. The edges here. Let's see, should I ink this? I think probably so. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Now we're going to get our glue and glue this down. Let's see. Okay, we're going to fold this over. Fold that down over it. Get this whole little piece glued down. All right, and then turn this over. And I'm not gonna put that too far in the towards the spine there because I don't want it to have a hard time closing. So I'm going to leave a little bit of a gap. That might be too much of a gap. Let's see if I can, no, too late. That's okay. All right, so we have this. And now I would like to put a tag or something in here. Let's see, how about a peacock? No, not feeling the peacock. Not feeling the butterfly. Maybe this. Maybe the flower. Solid meh. Let's see, how about the parrot? No, definitely not. Oh, here we go. There's people right here. So how about the ladies? And see, look how bent that is. I'm going to try to flatten that out a little more. Okay, so yeah, I like that. That's good. Because there's lady here and ladies down here, so that kind of fits. I like it. Okay, and then when you take that out, you still have journaling space on the back of that tag. Can you hear the church bells? I just love that. It's just so, I don't know, something about it. Okay, that doesn't need anything. That's already sort of busy right here. Unless something, well, something like that might be interesting. That's a maybe. That's a maybe. We'll come back to that. Okay, let's see. And that, yeah, this could use something interesting. Like this. And again, we have our like non-flat cardstock. If anybody has any ideas of how to flatten this out in a manner that like it stays flattened out, that would be like really helpful. Okay, so I'm going to glue this side, the bottom, and this side. Okay. And kind of center that on the page. And hold that down to where there's contact on all sides. Okay, now do we need a little tag for this? Let's see here. It would be a little tag. Oh, there's a little fairy angel type person. It's kind of fun. Okay, and then we got our little tiny page and our nice light blue textures. It looks like handmade paper. Oh, that's so pretty with the blue and the yellow. Okay, now we have this envelope and I'd like to decorate it. I'd actually like to decorate both sides. So I'm not putting, let's see, I might have to get something to decorate this with. Okay, for now, I'm gonna hold off. I'm gonna come back to that. Here's another coffee dyed page. Let's see, this is, see, that's the thing about this is I'm covering up. I don't necessarily want to cover that up. I'm gonna move on for now. Yeah, that could use some interest. Let's see, here's a pocket. Let's add some color. I'll use that. Well, I really should put this in here without gluing them first. But I'm just kind of going for it at the moment. Just hold that down till the glue catches. Oh, you know, this is standing right here. Well, standing right here, sitting right here. I'm gonna just, that's kind of pretty. I think that also needs a little inking. I'm gonna get my mini brush. like a small thing to do, but in my opinion, it does make a big difference. So you're not just seeing the stark white edges from where you cut it out. So that's kind of nice. I like that. Yeah, put that in there. Did it catch on? Yep, it did. Okay, good. All right, so we have that. And we have this. This is pretty interesting, but it is, I don't know. Could use something, couldn't it? How about this? That's okay. Hold on, is this a good one for the butterfly? Let's see. I think the butterfly would really stick out here. Yes, it would. That is a really big tag. It takes up a lot of space. Let's see. Do the big tags even fit on this in these? I think they do. Yeah, they do. Okay, that's kind of interesting. We can go there. We can do that. Okay, now, you know what? I just realized I'm putting music page on music page. Well, you know what? It's just gonna have to be a thing because I've already glued it. But it is kind of cool because that music page is going that way and this one's going this way. So it's still kind of cool. I like it. Okay, and then we'll put our butterfly up. We need some more glue. That little edge is coming up. Just noticed it as I was putting it in there. Just glue that edge down. That edge is good. That edge is good. Okay. Let's see, and I just glued that, so I'm kind of afraid to put that in there. I don't want to glue it into the, let's see, let me try to dry it. Yeah, that's not sticky anymore. That worked. Okay. All right, now just put that down in there. And yeah, the butterfly sticks out the top, so that's nice. Let's see, that's not wanting to stick right there. Did that do it? Yes, it did. Okay, good. All right, so that's interesting. I like that. And this could use something. Let's see. This is a trick I learned from Kate Marshall. And I'm probably not even going to remember this right. But it seems like, so if you go to this is the middle. So in order to, you need, I can't remember if it's 12 pockets in the whole journal or 12 in the first half and 12 in the second half. I don't know. I don't remember. We have to go back and check on that. Okay, but let's see. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, we have 4 so far. Okay, we still have quite a ways to go before we get to the middle. So, and this is a little bit boring, so we can put something on here. How about the butterfly? Let's see, we had a butterfly there, but this is a very different butterfly, so I think that would work. Let's just do it. Do it. Okay, holding this down, see if the glue will catch. Yep, I think that's good. I just hate that it doesn't lay flat. Maybe if at the end I'll just smush the whole book in my bookbinder thing. It's not called a bookbinder. I'm not calling it the right thing. I can't think of what it's called right now. Alright, here's no, I did that a while ago. Here we go. Do the flowers. Well, I don't know if that'll fit in there. Eee, that's so close. No, that's not going to fit. Okay. Do the small one. I don't like that. Don't like that so much. Let's try let's see, I ran out of the small tags. I only have that one left. I'm just going to leave that there for now, and we'll come back and figure out something to put in that pocket. Or maybe we'll just leave that pocket with nothing in it. Okay, same here. We have a book page, and we have a railroad company stock page. I'm going to, I like this thing. I'm going to use this. Yeah, I'll do that. Let's see, maybe I should ink that one before I glue it. It's already inked here, but for some reason I didn't ink on the outside. I don't know why. Okay. Just overlooked it, I guess. No worries. Now this is a fun little pocket envelope. I don't know if you call this a pocket or an envelope. I guess it's a pocket. A cluster of pockets, because there's a ton of pockets. There's here, 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 and here. You can put a whole bunch of stuff in there. A whole bunch of little stuff. So I'm going to have to go back and look for some smaller Tim Holtz stuff and put it in there. Same here. That looks, I can probably put something back here that would be more interesting. Okay, we've got our coffee dyed paper. We've got our little girl. Let's see, would something like this be interesting here? Maybe. So I like her little head sticking out, but I kind of like seeing her whole, like her dress and her little ballet shoes. So I'm going to leave that there for a moment. Oh, there's a big purple, well, I mean not purple, there's one of those big blue butterflies. Oh, that's some of our Italian Florentine paper. Let's see. Oh yeah, I want to cover that up for sure because it's got the barcode on the bottom. Let's see. Seems like I'd like to put something right here too, but I'm going to wait and do this first. So what do I want here? Maybe I will. Look, this is a good place to put the big book cover with book page with the pocket, the fabric pocket. Yeah, that'll work. Why did I don't like that. I'm gonna cut off the bottom of this because it's getting on my nerves. I don't want to cut my fabric, just want to cut the paper. There we go. That's better. Okay, so that can kind of hang over the edge there to cover up that barcode. And then I'm going to glue. Yeah, I'm going to glue the whole thing. I'm not going to leave. Should I leave the pocket at the top? No, I'm not. Just going to glue the whole thing. Okay, now put that down right here. This might be fun, huh? Put that parrot right there. Doesn't really go with the lady, but that's okay. We'll just... it bugs me so much that this has got those little bends in it. Okay. Need something right here of interest. Let's see. Oh, there's that same little girl. Yeah, that makes me want to cover that up because we have her twice. Where'd she go? Here she is. Now I was going to put something there. What was it? I think it was one of these. No, it wasn't. It was this, I think. But you know what? Now that I put that there, I do kind of like that. Yeah, I'll do it. Now that I think about that little guideline about whether it's 6 or 12, I'm thinking it is 6, because if it's 12 and 12, that's 24 per journal, and that seems like a bit much to me, but I don't know, I could be wrong. Yeah, this is pretty. I like this here. Do I have anything to put there? Let's see if this fits. We have a peacock. Not so much. I'll leave it blank for now. Or not blank, empty. Okay, we definitely wanted to cover this up. Okay, that can stay like that. This can stay like that. I'd like to put something here. Something with a little color. Let's see. This was going to be a tag or a journal card, but I'm almost thinking it could be a pocket. And I can put a notch in the top. I gotta find my notch cutter situation. Okay, I found my notch cutter apparatus, and we got a notch in the top there, so I will go ahead and glue this in. Now see, this one's relatively flat. See, I don't know how that happened. Thank you for joining me with the craft along. I know this is kind of a long video here, so if you're crafting along, or if you're just watching, I appreciate it. Nice to be hanging out with you while I craft. Even though I'm technically right now alone crafting, just because I know this is going to be up on YouTube, it makes me feel like I'm crafting with people. So it's motivating, and it's, I don't know, it's kind of nice. I like it. Okay, we have another coffee dyed page here. Let's see. I wonder if, let's see, here was this other corner pocket here. Do this first. Okay. Well, that's weird. Why is it folding that way? There we go. Okay. Okay, so I can either do this or I can do this. Oh, I kind of like that. Yeah, let's do that. I think it's more meant to go this way, but I don't know. Guess it doesn't matter. Yeah, I kind of like it like that. There we go. Yeah, that's neat. I like how this kind of comes out, but that lady's kind of not really covered up by the pocket. And we can have a, what's a good tag to put there? Let's see, we have a flower one that goes with the roses. It covers up Our Lady, but yeah, it seems like I need a skinny one, tall skinny one like this, but that's not. We have a cat who's wanting to help. This is Chairman Meow. It came from a TV show. We didn't come up with that ourselves. Why are you sniffing my phone? You're kind of strange. Okay, this one's down. The glue caught, and we are almost to the middle. I like this. I'm going to keep this the way it is. This is a really good texture. This is actually like a wallpaper sample, as you can tell. I do kind of want to cover that up though, but I'm not sure exactly how to do that because, let's see, I guess I could put a pocket in the top going down. Let's see. No, she's the only pocket over there I have left is the one with the girl, and I don't want her upside down. Let's see. Let me see here. Thank you, Chairman. Let's see, here is, ugh, do not like that. How about you go down here? Thank you. All right, now, let's see, there's a little bird here, so there's a bird here. I would like to, let's see, this is a tag. See, the problem with the tags is, let's see, I could put this tag here. Actually, that would be kind of cute. Let's see. Even though it's not going to cover up those words up there, still looks kind of cute. That covers up some of them. And then I could put peacock. No, the peacock doesn't look good. How about the flowers? The flowers are cute. Okay, we can do that. What was the other one I have? Oh, it's the other flower. Okay, so it's either that one or it's that one. Actually, I kind of like this one. So yeah, I will ink this. Okay. Okay, so we have this girl here. And then this tag in here. I like it. Alright, and then we have this with our vellum sheet with our pretty, oh, that's such a pretty bird with the nest and the eggs. I like that. What is this, a digital? Yes, it's a digital. Okay. I'm leaving that like that. I think it's pretty. And we are to the middle. Yay. What happened here? I don't know. Okay, so the middle. Anything I want to do to the middle? No, not really. Yeah, I like that butterfly there. Gosh, I still need to... Didn't I just flatten this out a minute ago? Okay. Okay, this is that piece of vellum again. And this definitely needs something right here. I like that. Hi, Chairman. Okay, what else? Should I put something else here? Gosh, both of these need something. That's just very plain, isn't it? That's the other side of that wallpaper thing again. Several plain guys. Let's see. Yeah, I may have to like do some more pockets because I am running out. I still am trying to fit. No, that would fit. Okay, well, let's do that. And the other type of embellishment that I can do, that I'd like to do, is put lace. Like my purple one, how I had lace all over. And definitely on the cover, but kind of coming out the sides and the bottom and the top of the pages from the inside as well. I am just getting down to slim pickings here, y'all. Let's see, that's not very interesting. That's not very interesting. How about a bird? Solid meh. Other solid meh. See, I just have the mehs left. That's it. How about a library ticket? I mean, pocket. That's all I have, guys. Well, I have this, but I don't have anything to put in it. And again, this is not flat. Let's see, I like this, but I'm going to have to figure out something to put in it. Okay, so I'm going to say we are, let's see, how many more things do we need? We definitely need something here. So 1,